Okay, so let's update the dark styles. So let's start by the background. So we're going to go in app, and on the very root div here, we're going to say that in dark, we want the BG to be night. And I'm going to toggle, and okay. So now we have to update the rest. So let's start by the top. Let's start by the logo here. So to do that, we can go in nav, and the logo where it is, the logo, it's here. So to change the color, we have to use the fill property for an SVG. So here, when it's dark, we're going to use the fill, and we're going to fill it with white. And ta-da, it's working. So when I toggle, yes. Okay, now we want to make the entire menu white in dark mode. So let's go there, and here we just want to tell that here in dark mode we want to make the text white. Yes, but is that working on mobile? So for now it's here, and no, not really. So we just want to do that on large screen. So let's just do that on large screen like that. So now if I do that, okay, the menu is still right here. Okay, so as you can see, the burger menu is not there anymore, so we have to color it as well. So let's go burger. Yes, it's here. And we're just going to, in dark, set a text gray 400. This way we can see the logo. And also when we're going to hover, we're going to say that it's going to be BG gray 700. So we're going to add these two. So let's save. Yes, that's better. Okay, and we have a slight hover here. Okay, seems all right. And when I open, yes, okay. So everything here in the nav is fine. Okay, now what about this one? So let's go in the shoe detail. Okay, so what do we want? We want all the text to be white. So here I'll just go with dark text white. Save. And okay, all the texts are white, except we don't want these ones to be white. So we have to override this. It's in the select. Okay, so let's go in the select. And in the select, we want in dark the text to be black. And we're good. And the icon as well. So maybe we can do that outside. Right here. Yes, better. So let's see. If I click, yes, pretty cool. Okay, now we just have to do this section and actually only this text here. So new arrivals. So I'm going to do a search for new arrivals. Yes, it's right here. And so here in dark, I just want to have the text white. And ta-da! So nice! So it's working in dark mode, but don't forget the sidebar. It should as well be in dark mode. So let's go in the cart. So let's go in the sidebar, and in the sidebar we want in dark to have a BG that is night. Like this. Yes, okay, but we don't see the text anymore in the title. So let's go in cart here, and here we're going to say that in dark we want the text to be white. Okay, now this background is not super nice, so maybe we can just remove this background. So let's go in the cart item, And for now we have a BG gray, so maybe in dark we're just going to do a BG transparent. Okay, and we're just going to add an hover. So in dark, the hover is still going to be this background. Oops, I wrote it twice. Yes. Nice. Okay. Now, one issue, we don't see the titles and we don't see the labels like that. So we have to make sure that it's also working. So for the title in dark, the text should be white. Yes. And the labels, also the labels are here. So dark, text white, and here dark, text white. Okay, and sorry, we still have the price and the trash here. So again, sorry, let's go into cart item. The price should be dark text white, and the trash, where is the trash? The trash is here. In dark, it should be text white. Okay, I think we have everything. But as you can see here, the hover is actually maybe not the right color because we don't really see the white text. So we're going to change the color of that. And we're not going to use this hover, we're going to use the night 50. So it's here. And so, well, that is lighter, but at least we can see everything. Okay, very nice. Now one last element, we forgot the button here. So let's go in the shoe detail, and for the button add to bag. Well, when it's in dark, we want the BG to be white, and when it's in dark, we want the text to be black. And tada! Everything seems to be working fine. Okay, so here it is. We have finished the CSS, the Tailwind, and so technically through this project, you almost know everything you need to know to be able to create anything with Tailwind, okay? If you are able to create something like that, technically you saw almost everything that you need, okay? Obviously, you can still learn other properties, other rules on the official documentation, but you have the fundamentals, okay? No need to extend for hours and practice again. Now you know how it's working, and you can just practice by yourself by creating what you want. All right? So congratulations. Now, if you want, we can add some dynamism to the project and try to change the content that we have here depending on which card we select, and then add the element to the card for real, okay, and remove all of that. So this is purely React. So if you want to follow me, we're going to continue that in the next one. All right, see you and congratulations.